Hey everyone, welcome back to Sarah's Vegan Kitchen. Today's video is going to be our second in our series of recipes featuring pumpkin. In my first one I made pumpkin spice scones, and if you missed that, I'll have it linked down below. You can check it out if you'd like to. Today we're going to be making some homemade pumpkin gnocchi. This is my third time making it. It's really good and it's surprisingly easy to make. You just need some simple ingredients, some all-purpose flour. I have some potato here. You either want to bake it, or in my case, I microwaved it. You want to peel and mash your potato while it's still hot. If you have a potato ricer, even better, but I don't. And then you want to let it cool to room temperature before you mix your dough. And then you need a little bit of pumpkin, of course. This I just got from a can. You can also roast your own if you'd like to. I'm going to start out by combining our pumpkin and our potato. I'm also adding a little bit of salt. We're going to add in our flour. Stir it until it comes together into a ball, and then we're going to turn it out onto our surface. Transfer our dough, and we're going to knead this for a little bit. You really only need to knead it for about a minute. If you over knead it, they will be tough. We're going to divide this into, let's say, 8 pieces. A little bit more flour on our cutting board. We're going to take this and roll it out into a rope. Like so, and then we're going to set it aside and repeat with the rest of the segments of the dough. So we've rolled out all of our gnocchi into ropes. I'm going to dust them with a little bit more flour, and then either use a knife or I'm going to use my bench scraper just to cut them into little like 1/2 inch segments. So your gnocchi are ready to cook as is. They're just little pillows at this point. If you want to take it an extra step and add the little ridges, you can go ahead and take a fork, and then you're just going to press your gnocchi along the fork. Easy, it just takes a little bit of extra time, but I'm all about wasting time in the name of cute photos and good thumbnails. So I'm gonna do this to the rest of my gnocchi and then I'll check back with you guys. Oh, in the meantime, I'm actually gonna bring this pot of water to a boil, a nice rolling boil, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to it.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready, gunning down.
We're back. Our water is now at a boil. I'm gonna add a nice generous pinch of salt. Our gnocchi is all rolled out here, and I'm just gonna dump it in. Give it a stir. These don't actually need that much time. You'll know that they're ready when they float up to the top. This one's shaped like a kakuna. So I'm gonna drain this. I'm actually gonna reserve a little bit of the pasta water just in case I need it when I'm making our butter sauce. Okay, we are in the home stretch. I've got my gnocchi here. I'm gonna show you one way to serve this. The first time I made them, I just tossed it with a little bit of tomato basil sauce, and that was really good. But I kept seeing people doing this pumpkin brown butter sage thing. I was like, I'm gonna try that, and it was amazeballs. I'd never cooked with fresh sage before this. Something about sage just like kind of turned me off. I always associated it with breakfast sausage, you know, like apple sage sausage. Not my favorite thing, but I tried the fried sage and I'm a sage convert, okay? My need for sage cannot be satiated. So I'm melting a generous couple of tablespoons of butter over medium heat. This is that good. Miyoko is in the house. You need to try this butter if you haven't already. I got it at Trader Joe's. Melting that, and I'm like actually addicted to crispy sage now, so I have a lot of it and I just chopped it up and let it crisp up. I found this vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto at Trader Joe's. Thank sweet baby Ray in heaven above. I have been looking for a pre-made vegan pesto for my entire life, and it is so good. Our sage is looking crispy. Our butter is getting a little brown, and I've got this tiny little corner of a paper towel. Does anyone else tear paper towels up into as many smaller pieces as you can to get as much use out of them as possible?
Double your paper towel, double your money.
So we're blotting the extra oil off of the sage leaves, and they're gonna get crispier as they sit. I'm gonna add in a little bit of minced garlic. I know this feels like borderline sacrilegious to be using jarred garlic. I haven't had a chance to buy fresh garlic since I got back from my trip. Now I'm adding in my gnocchi. The smell of butter and garlic. Oh my god, those. Okay, I'm also gonna add in red pepper flakes for a bit of heat. And just a touch more salt. Woo! We're gonna plate it now. I got this fancy square plate from Goodwill the other day. Like all of the cute dishware that I photograph on is thrifted. And I really like this one. Crispy sage. And I have some steamed haricot vert, steamed haricot verts, little oozy haricot verts. Bam! That is our dish, okay? Okay? This sage. Mmm. You guys just need to try this. Even if you don't make the gnocchi, like give the brown butter and fried sage a try because it's perfection. Okay, I need to stop. Thank you guys for watching this video. Look forward to more pumpkin themed recipes coming up very soon, and I will see you then. Bye.
And if you're wondering what this all is leading to, I wanna make it with you.